Hello and welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. At this point we have beaten both the hero and the dark stories, so now there's only one story that is left. The last story.
What's going on? Why doesn't the cannon fire? What's happening here? It's my grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait! Someone is coming!
You haven't given up yet?
It's all over for us.
What do you mean?
I just received a message from my boss. This Space Colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
What's that on the screen?
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the Space Colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth.
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No. Ready!
What's going on here? Who is that?
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting worse.
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What? I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive,
Just
huh?
letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to end. Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect. Pure. I will leave everything to him. wish, release and awaken it
If you
to the
wish
world.
to fill the world with destruction... Oh, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
The core of the Eclipse cannon is now highly reactive and explosive. This is because the origin of the Chaos Emeralds is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather predicted. That mad scientist!
That should be you, right? We have to stop the Space Colony now!
The Space Colony Ark position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
The reaction of the Chaos Emerald is moving toward the cannon's core. It may be too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
No worries. Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Then, let's get to work!
I am the world's fastest hedgehog.
System alert.
Oh wait, it's Tails. Actually, I really like this level. It incorporates every character in the game. Also means it's kind of hard, but we'll see how we do. You just move around him. Got him. I feel like there's so many Sonic games where you always end up working with Eggman at the end. Really? Yeah, doesn't it? Like, what else am I thinking of? Oh, what was a Sonic game we played recently where that was the case? Sonic Lost World is kind of like that. Oh, wait, well, I can't say these things without spoiling them. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking of that one. There's a couple instances of it happening. My old nemesis. Ugh! No! What if you found out the whole time he's not really an enemy, he just wants a hug? I think he does want a hug, but the problem is the way he gives hugs. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Can I jump up here? Up, up. Man. Okay, so I need to lock onto it. Jump onto this. There we go. Whoa. Cool. Oh yeah, you're like freezing time. I didn't mean to right there. I just saw this guy getting the jump on me. Will it open now? No? So where's the switch? Only time will tell. You get it because you're freezing time? Oh, I just break the door. I guess you didn't. Okay, well that's good enough for me, I suppose. Who's up next? You didn't even acknowledge my joke. It's Eggman. I was too distracted. What was your joke?
You said, where's the switch? And I said, only time will tell, because you kept freezing time.
Ah, that one flew right over my head. Apologies.
Yosh! Do you have to play Knuckles and Rouge in this mode and find emerald stuff?
You don't find emeralds, you solve puzzles, I think. This is the Knuckles level that I was talking about, where you'll be glad you got the air necklace. I did not, and it took me a great many tries and a couple game overs. I don't know if it's all the Sonic games I've been playing lately, but I had a lot less trouble with this last time.
I was trying to punch him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working. Good thing you got that armor upgrade.
Oh, it locked off. It
Yeah,
locked off as soon as he was about to come out.
Watch out, don't do it!
Oh, I thought those were platforms.
Yeah, so the black blocks are platforms. And you need to freeze that at a point where you can make a jump across.
Oops.
Well,
Well,
that might be good. Alright, so I think that's the door you want to get in straight ahead, so that's gonna go down. Hover to the left. Oh, I missed. Alright, so you see the one that's going up? Well, there's your checkpoint.
what? That platform, like, disappeared as soon as I touched it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a bonus area. You have to get a really tight jump on. Alright, you're going to want to freeze time. You see that platform that's down there? Oops. I think you're a little better at the mech levels than I am.
Yeah, I don't know. What?
You might need to use another one of those blocks to get on top of those. Not sure. Oh, you see those two blocks that come up? I think you want to jump toward the middle.
Yeah, it's hard with the camera. Every time I get close to the wall, it does that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Drain the liquid out of the core.
Alright, so this one... Oh, that's not a thing I can climb on. Oh, that's right. Got all these pillars in the middle that I can jump to. It's honestly my favorite level with Knuckles and Rouge, because you get to do some just old school platforming, puzzle solving, no emeralds. Alright, what do I do now, though? Okay.
That.
Well, that's not where I go.
Well, it might be, but you have to... Yeah, you can go through there.
Okay, now I just need to make it back, I think. Oh, I can't get through while the water's pumping. Question is, how am I gonna get through in time?
You can't fly through that?
No.
Oh, there's a spring.
Okay, there we go. No! Oh, man. I risked all my rings for that. Bam!
There's rings in the middle.
I think it might be over with the Rouge's part. We'll
Why does
see,
her
though.
head keep bobbing?
I don't know. I think it's Knuckles next, if I had to guess.
Oh, his is a water level?
Hope you packed your swimmies.
Man, I was hoping I'd get to fly around and stuff.
Yeah, you see the bubble system?
Yeah.
Making its comeback?
Does it make the sound when you...
Probably.
Where's the bubble? I want to try getting one to... No, it doesn't.
They're also...
Oh, what?
Two-dimensional bubbles in a 3D space, so that's always fun. Yeah, you're going to want to go through that door.
I was hoping there was a swanky hip-hop song, like there usually is. So I'm
I don't
gonna...
know if you need to hit... Or... I don't actually remember much about Knuckles.
No. Ah.
Ooh.
Oh, what? I don't know how to do that in time. Is this where I'm even supposed to go?
I don't know. It might not be. I might try and check out another area.
Yeah, I guess there is nothing in here.
Yeah, I think you could try the time warp with the force field that's up top. So maybe like dip into the water, hit the force field or the time item, and then jump through there.
Huh?
So at the top of this room, there's the time warp, and then there's a room above it that has a force field. So hit that switch, make your way to the top.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can go through that second room. All we needed was the power of science. Good Omo Chow just chilling here. So yeah, I just want you to imagine how obnoxious it is to balance how much air you've got left with these time switches.
Oh, no! Ah! No! The timing on that is like so precise.
Yeah.
So just, that's why it's like, it's kind of cool that they put those lasers right there.
Yeah. This is definitely the low point of the level. Oh no. Not to mention the camera is just not kind to the angle you're moving
I wanted
at.
to get the ring.
There you go. Get down.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
Man, it's so specific.
it's tough, man. They're breaking Michael's rule about water levels. Or one of my pet peeves of asking for really precise movements with imprecise controls. There you go.
System alert. System alert. Primary security log terminated. Initiate final defenses.
Oh, thank goodness you don't have to swim back through that. That would have been a little bit of a mess.
Oh, do you play Shadow last?
I guess so.
I thought you'd go down. That's so funny. Where do you go from there?
That's a great question, Matthew. Let us inquire.
Sorry, I hit them both at the same time. That's the funny thing about GameCube controllers is that the A button's so big and the B button's so little.
Yeah. My thing is the GameCube controller is a terrible controller for everything except for Super Smash Brothers, for which it is perfect.
I think that's only because
Super
we're
Smash
just
Brothers
used
controller.
to it.
Yeah, but every Nintendo controller since then doesn't feel better.
Yeah, where do you...
I don't think you're... Ask Omo Chow. I guess you're supposed to hit him and then come back.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. Ah!
There's a switch right there. So you want to get forward, right there.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the Chow.
Yeah, right there. There's a time switch. If you bounce. Roll under it.
Oh.
I think you just fall.
You sure?
Not exactly sure, but...
I don't think you were supposed to. Have I gotten a checkpoint?
I don't think so. I think... Isn't this music from the first Sonic Adventure?
This Lost World? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's really cool how they add these little nods. There's not many of them. In some versions of this game, they insert Big the Cat into the level a bunch of times, which is awesome. Yes! Oh, you did it! Great. I was starting to get worried that we were gonna lose our lives, and man, if you hit game over here, my boy, run it back from the beginning.
Like do you remember the last level of Donkey Kong 64 where you have to play all the Kongs and you have an hour to do everything, but if you don't beat it, you have to do that whole thing again? Do you remember that?
No.
Inside of the...
I never got to the end of Rare games.
We beat it together.
I hate it when they leave me behind. Look, it's Shadow. I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I. you. Please help us.
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me.
Maria!
Future for all people who live on that planet. Give them a chance to be happy. Let them live for their dreams. Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were brought into this world. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I promised her, and I must keep that promise. That's what Maria wished for. I've got to go now. I have to keep my promise to Maria and you.
Look at that. We thought Amy wasn't useful.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
They probably designed the core like a shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Could this be the prototype of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be encapsulated?
Leave this one to me.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emeralds!
The Bio-Lizard, prototype of the ultimate life form. Uh-oh. Oh man, he's gonna hit me with his tail. Oh, now he's gonna eat me.
This lizard's so cool.
Yeah.
He looks like he'd make a good Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Bam! Let's do it, boy. It's kind of crazy, like you need to be running at a specific speed. Too fast and his tail will get you. Too slow and he'll eat you. It's a delicate
Is that
balance.
a one-hit KO?
I don't think so. Oh! Oh!
How do you keep jumping?
Well, because sometimes he does the high shot and sometimes he does the low shot. You need to just keep some distance.
No.
Bam!
So how is this the prototype for the...
Look, man, they had a lizard and they had a hedgehog. They were like between one of them.
Man, they should have went with the lizard. I love lizards, so...
Well, that's the question. Is Shadow actually the ultimate life form? He thinks he is, but as Rouge was introducing to him, that might not be the case.
Yeah, I think this lizard's way better.
I mean, he's the one weaponized on the machine. Oh!
Come on, he like fires Mewtwo Shadow Balls at you.
He's not as agile, though. So he's got to constantly just rotate.
Yeah, but who needs to be when you can just fire void beams at people?
Nope.
Maria. What?
You got to watch out for those.
Just stay close to the right. Oh no! As long you keep standing in the middle, I would just try to hug that like corner on the right.
Yeah, the problem is that if you walk off of that side, it'll also suck you in.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't just fall off and lose, would you?
I don't know. I imagine you would, but yeah, I mean, I'm trying to hug that side. We'll see what happens.
Looks like something you'd see in Metroid.
It really does.
Whoa! Man.
Doesn't seem like he has a pattern to like what he's gonna do. Like he shoots one up and I'm like, oh, now he's gonna shoot a low one.
Well, you jump every single time.
Every time I don't jump, he punishes me.
I would not have guessed that's what you were supposed to do.
Oh, well, luckily I've played this game before. And the Sonic Generations remake of it.
I've played this part before too, but this part I haven't done since like
it's been a while.
First played through this game.
Man, the problem is that I'm hugging this side and all the rings are on the other side. Oh, I was thinking maybe I don't have to somersault, but I totally do.
Oh, no. Oh, the rings are near the... Yeah.
Get out of here, boy.
The homing attack is such a tough mechanic.
It's very fickle in this game. I appreciate the advancements they've made to it over time.
It's go time again. Oh, what?
No.
What?
Maybe I just have to survive through that part? I would love to know.
Oh, you were so close. Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. Well, now I'm prepared for it.
Yeah, now you just gotta, like, basically just fly straight. I think at the beginning there's a big opening, so get ready. Yeah.
Yes! My boy! My boy!
Get out, you ugly prototype.
My boy Shadow. Don't spare the shade.
The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos.
Only you can do this. Stop the Chaos Emeralds!
Is it gone?
Is that what chaos control is?
Since we've stopped the Chaos Emeralds, why is the Space Colony still on a crash course to Earth?
The program is still alive. It's controlling the Space Colony as it's falling to Earth. It's become one with the Space Colony and is determined to keep it on its collision course.
Sonic?
What was that look Knuckles just gave? Hopefully this part's easy, because I don't want to lose our last 2 or 3 lives. The final hazard.
All right, so this one, when we switch, we'll pass the sticks. But basically, I think you press A and B to, like, B goes down. You want to hit those big pimples. There you go. You did it. I think it's gonna switch to me automatically.
Nope.
Yep.
You know what you gotta do with pimples? You gotta pop them.
You gotta pop them, my boy.
You think we'd be doing him a favor? Is that just Shadow's model now?
Well, kind of lends credence to Shadow being, like, designed after Supersonic, not necessarily Sonic. That's my theory.
Did I miss it?
No, I think you hit it.
Why do you only have 14 rings?
Maybe when you get hit, it takes a lot.
Does that mean we're gonna lose?
I don't know.
Now it's a 0. And I have 50.
I don't know, dude. Just try not to get hit. Oh. Sometimes pressing, like, A close to it seems like it does a homing attack. That's kind of my pet peeve with the Supersonic stages, is they never really explain the controls. But they're so cool. I've just always liked these. It's like a cool victory lap. Ooh. No.
It's like weird. You got hit by like some invisible wall.
Man, just like the rest of the game, Shadow's got all the hard parts.
Alright, one more zit, and we're out of here.
Alright, 40 rings, man. You got this.
Oh. Oh my goodness. What? Man.
Yes! Yes! With 2 rings left, my boy!
Did you really think you had a chance?
Squad.
Chance to be happy.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
Where is Shadow? Do you really think that the professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was, a brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. But did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
You're right.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again to find those jewels you love so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. It'll all work out, you'll see.
If you say so.
Creating the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home to the planet as cool and blue as me. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Alright, so that was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Man, just like the first one, I feel like this game has all the right pieces for a remake, that everything it was trying to do was just a little bit ahead of its time, from having motion capture animation inside of your game to a fully voiced cast, and you know, it was definitely punching above its weight for the time. So I hope they eventually get around to remaking this game and just not just kind of up-resing it as they have on like PC and PS3, but truly, you know, rewrite it, reanimate it, just give it the tender loving care it deserves. But I really enjoyed playing through this the second time, or the third time, fourth time, 80th time. I lost track.
Too many to count. But yeah, no, it was good stuff. For me, it was I didn't remember this game much at all, so you know, it was a very or I was surprised how much I forgot, I guess I should say.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be where we end the story mode, but there's some other bonus content that we'll eventually come back to. There's a secret level that you unlock after way too much work that I'm going to have to figure out how to get around to, and then a battle mode that we'll eventually jump into as well to test our skills against one another. But I think there's one last little scene here. A new day brings new adventure. But for now, rest easy, heroes. There he is, our big, beautiful boy. Of course, the end of the story here rings a little bit hollow these days when you know that obviously he's still in the series, he's still around, so, you know, there's that whole thing. But, you know, at the time, people just thought he was gone. And it was a surprise when he eventually came back in Sonic Heroes. So, cool and bold story decision to just, you know, axe the protagonist right at the end of the game. I almost wonder what people would think of Shadow and the legacy he would have left behind if he never came back. He would have never had that awkward spin-off game, that's for sure. But cool little story mode. We'll be back at some point with the bonus stage, maybe some Chow Garden action, and then the two-player battle mode. So until then, we'll see you in the next episode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.